Good Tuesday to you, and what a good Tuesday it has been. It's also the 9th day of April, but it's been a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've got more of those in the forecast. Kind of still a continued ongoing pattern. Sun showers, sun showers, sun showers. More specific updated forecast for you in just a few moments. Headlines tonight will include just a couple, but one that I just picked up hot off the press a few moments ago as a new head coach for the Montgomery County High School football program has been named and hired as such, and I sat down with a, albeit impromptu, interview just a few moments ago, and we'll focus on that in more detail in just a few moments. I also have an upcoming event that we want to tell you about and whatever else I can work in. I kind of put all of our efforts to the late announcement for our football coach, and that's where I'll take you in just a few moments. A couple of things before we go elsewhere. And one of our viewers called last night asking us to pass along just another of the numerous scams. You can't pick up your phone anymore without it. I mean, literally, for myself, it feels as though it's 9 times out of 10. Maybe not that bad, but it feels as such that it's someone either trying to sell something or it's a scam. This particular caller who asked to remain unnamed said that someone was trying to give them a lower interest rate on their credit card, but requesting all their personal information to be able to make that happen. Do not give any personal information for whatever reason over the phone or elsewhere. It's just not safe. But we thank them for calling in and letting us know. Just a reminder, the Montgomery County Rescue Squad, it's almost painful to say that it's that time of year already. The Montgomery County Rescue Squad 40th annual media auction is just around the corner. Of course, the first Saturday in May, and that means the Rescue Squad is out busy collecting as many donations as possible. Just wanted to remind you, if has been weighing on your mind to do so, call the Rescue Squad at 349-5500. They'll graciously pick up any item that you would like to donate for the auction, and of course, monetary donations greatly accepted as well. But they're out collecting items so that everyone will hopefully tune in, bid, buy, and support the first Saturday in May. Well, we're still waiting to hear from a federal declaration in regards to the February and early March flooding. Kentucky's governor last week officially requested federal assistance for nearly 60 Kentucky counties. Right now, estimates stand to be more than $40 million in damages. Magoffin County alone, as far as the government side, millions of dollars to the tune of $3 or $3.5 million per the last update with our Judge Executive Matt Wireman. And, of course, there's 57 other counties also in that federal declaration request. It's not been granted as of yet. Should it be, which it's believed that it will be, officially that is the 20th declared federal disaster in the last 10 years for the state of Kentucky. And just a quick reminder, too, the Small Business Administration is going to be at the Montgomery County Health Department offering low-interest government loans for not just businesses and charities, but residents as well to help make you whole again after the flooding. Touchy subject, but gas prices usually are. Now they are continuing to climb. AAA says the average price for a gallon of regular, unleaded that is, $2.75. That's up 11% in the past 30 days, and we're up from that here in Montgomery County. I just stepped out the door and turned my head to the right, and we're sitting at $2.79, technically $2.78 a gallon here in Montgomery County. The average price, once again, at $2.75. Some states, like California, where $4 a gallon is not all that unusual, paying about $3.85 a gallon. I am going to be right back. Our first headline and then our major stop story tonight, introducing to you the new Montgomery County High School head football coach in just a second. Spring's here, well, at the seasonal shop, with new arrivals in every department like women's mud pie and Charlie Page clothes, the perfect addition to your wardrobe. And Simply Southern is simply fully stocked, and they've got a lot of new items, new short sleeve tees, key rings, planners, caps, wallets, purses, and more. And speaking of more, Mary Square is at the shop. This beautiful line makes a perfect gift or a great way to brighten your day. Featuring everything from Bible covers to notebooks to lanyards, badge holders, bottles, cups, and ID holders. And their home decor section is absolutely filled wall to wall with new arrivals. All to make your house the home you want it to be. All at Fraser's Prater Drugs seasonal shop.
Car wrecks, truck wreck, disability, workers' comp, slip and fall, wrongful death. Your case matters to you.
Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Your new IGA has fresh brewed coffees and delicious donuts made 7 days a week. Daily made breads piled high with any meat or cheese you can think of. And come and taste the salads, broccoli and cauliflower, cornbread, and their gourmet chicken salad made fresh right here. They've got fruit and vegetable and meat trays made with a little love, and celebrate anything with perfectly professionally made cakes. All fresh and ready for your next meal, party, or event at your Sayersville IGA, where it's a new day, place, and way to shop. Founded in 1974 on the idea that we all deserve and need the very best in medical services and patient-oriented care, but at reasonable prices we can afford, Big Sandy Healthcare and Hope Family Medical Center have also put together a team of professionals and providers, all at one location, all with you and your family in mind. With pharmacy, dental, lab and x-ray, pediatrics, adult medicine, behavioral health, and more. Come see us, for anything, at Hope Family Medical Center in Salyersville.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It's a new day of deals every day at Parkway Gun & Pawn, with an always new selection of like-new musical instruments, power and hand tools, not to mention jewelry, games, guns and ammo, and popular hard-to-find electronics, from Guitar Hero to amps to a pro-quality karaoke machine just in. It's all here today, gone tomorrow for pennies on the dollar at Parkway Gun & Pawn. Ultra low carb and ultra tasty doesn't come together very often, but it has at your Sayersville Lee's with our new low carb plate. With tender all white breast strips oven roasted in our famous spices, our famous green beans, and our new ham seasoned cooked cabbage. And for a limited time, get $2 off with a coupon in this week's edition of the Sayersville Independent. That's right, save $2 and eat just about as many carbs at your Sayersville Lee's famous recipe. The next in a long-standing series of Kentucky Chautauquas coming to Magoffin County is coming to Magoffin County in just a couple of weeks at the Magoffin County Health Department, and this should be an interesting one. She was considered to be and still is a national treasure, one of America's finest and best-known traditional singers from Eastern Kentucky. Jean Ritchie, the damsel with a dulcimer, as depicted by the Kentucky Humanities Council. Ritchie was a traditional musician, songwriter, poet, commercial performer, recording artist, author, and composer. Born in Viper of Perry County back in 1922, she was the youngest of 14 kids and started her recording career in 1952 when she signed with Elektra Records. And then throughout her far-expanding career, she recorded more than 35 albums, which strongly reflected her Kentucky heritage and featured her playing the mountain dulcimer. She was known as the Mother of Folk, and Ritchie was a major contributor to the national revival of folk music across America during the mid to second half of the 20th century. Johnny Cash, Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton have all covered her songs, and she was also an outspoken environmental activist. Her song, Black Waters, is a well-known protest song that Ritchie wrote about strip mining in Kentucky, and she will be depicted by Miss Rachel Lee Rogers of the Kentucky Humanities Council on Friday, the 26th of this month, in just a couple of weeks, at 7 o'clock at the Magoffin County Health Department. This is a free presentation that you are invited to, and I'll be reminding you about it very soon. I really don't have a lot happening on the community calendar. I may have perhaps had a few more announcements, but I spent the last couple of hours when that's not my time to be out of the studio gathering the upcoming report on our new head football coach in just a few moments. So if there were any other announcements that came in, my apologies. We'll pick them up tomorrow. I do have one that was in the fax when I rolled into the office, and that is that North Magoffin's Site-Based Council will meet in regular session tomorrow. That meeting set for 4:30 in the school's conference room. Everyone is invited to attend. With that said, I'll be right back. I told you, a brief community calendar. but nevertheless brought to you nightly by my Golf and Farm Bureau. And when we come back, no more stalling. Not really what I've been doing, but no more stalling. McGoffin County's new head coach is with us right after this. Here's some more sizzling hot specials this week at your Sagersville Save-A-Lot. Get T-bone steaks for $4.69 a pound. Boston butt pork roast, $1.19 a pound. Chicken drumsticks or thighs, 69 cents a pound. Big 8-pound bags of russet potatoes, just $2.99. And family packs of Little Debbie cakes, 2 for $3. 12 packs of Pepsi products are on sale, 3 for $11. And delicious Jack's pizzas, 4 for $10. With hundreds of other incredible in-store specials and no gimmicks, just low prices at your Sagersville Save-A-Lot.
If you've driven down the road, watched TV, or listened to the radio, you've seen or heard the ads for the Sign and Settle law firms. When I hear of someone settling their case for pennies on a dollar with these firms, it chills my soul. If you've been injured, it's all about the money. I'm Attorney Jeff Lovely. I represent injured people who deserve all the money they can get. Call me at my Sayersville office at 349-4522, West Liberty at 743-1965.
Don't drive or let your family drive in this or this before doing this. Stopping at Conley Tire in Staffordsville for brakes, oil, alignment, and of course, tires. Thousands of tires in stock every day to fit anything with 6 months no interest financing and over 33 years of quality service with a smile. Conley Tire in Staffordsville. Just like that, we've jumped into the spring allergy season with all the buds and blooms, tree and grass pollen, mold, and all the nasal congestion, sneezing, itchy nose and eyes and throat that they cause. Don't get caught off guard. Protect yourself daily with a quick trip to Parkway Pharmacy for over-the-counter and prescription relief. And you can always log into parkwaypharmacy.com to have your prescriptions ready when you get there. At Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville. At Sayersville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sayersville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sayersville National. Whether it's for a little pre-vacation tan, or to look and feel better, or just to come and relax for a few minutes, get your perfect shade on at Tropical Isle Tanning with the very best in modern tanning. They've got 6 beds, including their fabulous 7-minute stand-up bed and their 12-minute super bed with bronzing bulbs. Or get a perfect sunless glow with Versa Spa spray tans, which are 20% off all the month of April. At Tropical Isle Tanning in Sayersville and Prestonsburg, open 7 days a week. From brakes, exhaust, suspension, fluid changes, to expert collision and auto body, to turning your 4x4 or diesel from mild to wild, get real auto maintenance, paint, and repair at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sayersville. 349-8785. Well, I've known now for some time that the decision could be coming down today, and indeed it did. After a brief meeting at around 3:30 or so, we have the name of the new McGoffin County High School head football coach, and I'm excited to pass along to you, and I'm also excited about the person who was named to that head position. He comes with a great deal of history of working with our young people on the football field, and now looks to take that up to the next level. We've known that the McGoffin County High School football program would be under a new head coach's direction since February. In the February 21st issue of the Sayersville Independent, our contributing sports writer detailed how Coach Justin Combs had just resigned from his position as Hornets head coach, saying that he had accepted a teaching position at his native Breathitt County High School and would be joining their coaching staff. And that immediately left a position to fill. In the 2 months following, McGoffin County High School Principal Chris Meadows tells me that he put together a screening committee comprised of a number of individuals who had a great knowledge about the sport, and that together they went over 12 different applications which were submitted by individuals wanting the job. That committee screened them and then gave 6 interviews. They evaluated those, narrowed their search down to 2, according to Meadows. And that screening committee presented their final selection to Principal Meadows, which he agreed with in the hiring of Chris Gamble. Meadows notified the new head coach at around 3:30 this afternoon following a meeting with Magoffin County High School site base and a meeting of the screening committee. And then I had the following largely impromptu interview with our new head coach just moments after.
Actually, I'm shocked, to be quite honest. I know, I'm a homer. I'm from here, obviously, but I still didn't really expect to get the job, to be quite honest. I think a lot of people liked where I was with the middle school and the elementary school. I feel like we were building something really good, and they thought that it's kind of important for me to be there. But I feel like now, I validated myself and I think I was able to be prepared for this and be ready to get this job. So I'm excited, to be quite honest, very excited.
Gamble has for the last 8 years invested all of himself into our elementary and middle school players. And that all culminated with last season's history-making football program. The county's 7th and 8th grade team, as you very well know, wrapped up with an undefeated regular season. They were the favorite headed into the playoffs familiar ground for them. They actually averaged 40 points per game, and through their 10-game season, outscored their opponents 400 to 144. And the Magoffin County 5th and 6th grade team ended its regular season 7-1. They also went back to the championships. In fact, Magoffin County has captured back-to-back 5th and 6th grade championships. And going into last year's playoffs, out of 53 games, Gamble had a record of 48-5. And he doesn't believe his step up to high school is going to create a vacancy, so to speak, in the elementary and middle school area, because he believes in his staff.
I don't really want to take credit and act like I've groomed anyone or anything like that, but I feel like I've been able to put a great staff together all the way down. I feel like I've influenced the 3rd and 4th grade coaches, 5th and 6th grade coaches, and 7th, 8th grade coaches to let them understand what's expected from them. We won a lot of games in middle school the last 3 years, and like we're 51-5 in our last 56 games. So there's a lot of expectations for them, but I trust those guys. Those guys were by my side because they earned and deserve to be by my side. So stepping away from the middle school, stepping away from 5th and 6th, and not trying to influence as much on the 3rd and 4th, doesn't bother me, because those guys, they're legit, they're great coaches and great people.
As for the next step, he's already been coach all of 10 minutes by the time I had spoke with him. He's going to hit the ground running, right? Well, he's not let himself get that far. However, he has already received some early support from some other folks, knowing that he was in the running for the head coach's position, in addition to those who have been behind him for the past 8 years. What's the plan now?
Oh gosh, the plan now. Honestly, I haven't gotten that far to even think about, hey, what's the next step? Yeah, my mind's worked a little bit, but I've got some visions and stuff that some of the people that I'm looking forward to help me. There's some coaches out there that are showing some interest to me to want to be a part of the program. That's got a lot of experience, more than myself. Well, of course, this is my first job, so for me, I need help, and looking forward to working with great coaches to try to get better. But honestly, it's spring practice time. It's getting ready to start. Probably Monday. I'm ready to go. I want to see the boys. I want to talk to the boys. Tell them that I'm here for them. If they want to talk, if they got any expectations, hey, coach, am I going to be able to play the same position I played? I know there's a lot of kids that's concerned about what's going to happen now that Coach Combs is gone. So I just want to evaluate everything with everyone and let them know I was on their side in middle school and grade school, and I'll be on their side in high school, and let's do it.
And lastly, Gamble tells me that one thing that he is going to do, that he has successfully done for the past several years, is get out. Get out and get as many kids interested in football as possible. Under his guidance, the elementary and middle school teams have had rosters filled with record numbers of players, 70 and 80 per season, and he doesn't see any reason to change that now.
Absolutely. That I feel like that's my strongest suit. People like to play for me for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but it's good. I think what it is I'm just like one of their buddies when they need a buddy. One of the guys, whatever. But I work hard. I really have. I quite often I would go to open houses and introduce myself to the kids, to the parents, and say, hey, I hope your kids be interested in playing football. And I'm still going to do things like that. I'm going to be at every school. I'm going to be at every function. If you come into my barbershop, get a haircut, I'm going to be talking football. I think that's the difference. The difference is, for me, is we have kids who can play. It's just, can you get them on the field? And I have pushed with everything that I can push to get everyone to play. And so, for instance, our last 3 years, we've had 78, 81, and 76 kids who came out to play football. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep hustling. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep begging, asking, pleading, because this is a prime opportunity for kids in Magoffin County to get their college paid for. Colleges have over 100 scholarships per team. That you got 1 in 100 chance to be on that team. And if you come and you work on this field, work in the weight room, keep your classes going good, I'm going to work hard to get you there. That's my goal, to get kids to play on Saturdays and get the college paid for. So that's where my hustle's at. I'm going to keep doing it.
All right, it's a beautiful evening in the neighborhood. Let's get out and enjoy a little bit of it if you can, right after your Licking Valley RACC forecast that tells us just how pretty it's going to be and how much more of this nice weather we've got over the course of the next 7 days. Mostly clear skies tonight, a low right around 43 degrees, maybe 6-mile-an-hour winds out of the northwest until they calm. A pretty nice ending to your Tuesday, and a really nice Wednesday staring at us, right around 70 degrees expected tomorrow under sunny skies. Another low in the close to mid-40s tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. We'll start off Thursday with another sunny note after some patchy morning fog, that is up until about 9, but mostly sunny and mostly warm. We're going to get close to 80 degrees. Won't be surprised if a few folks don't clock 80 on your Thursday. And we do have some chances of showers, but right now, really, we're talking about very late, 3 to 5 a.m. Thursday night, Friday morning. So Thursday, definitely a keeper close to 80, mostly sunny. Nighttime lows right around 60. But those shower chances during the overnight also are in the forecast into your Friday. In fact, showers, maybe even thunderstorms relatively early. I think it will be an early event, a 60% chance of rain, breezy conditions Friday. By Friday evening, it should be gone, leaving us with nothing more than partly cloudy skies and a low of 46. After that, we get one really nice day, at least in the forecast, before we have to get back to that same pattern. It's a bit of a trade-off, if you've noticed the pattern here as of late. So we'll go from showers throughout at least half, maybe a little bit more of your Friday, to a sunny Saturday, and temperatures right around 69 degrees, 48 for nighttime lows, while it will be sunny and nice throughout most of your Saturday. By late Saturday night, again, 4 or 5 o'clock Sunday morning during the overnight, shower chances start to work in. And that 30% late Saturday night goes to a full-blown likelihood for your Sunday. Temperatures should strike right around 67 degrees, but clouds and showers for the last half of your weekend. Temperatures cool off even more so on Monday down to 60. More clouds, at least a 30% chance of some showers. I'm hoping that Monday is the last of it, and maybe we'll get back to some sunshine. That's it. It's a wrap just for tonight. See you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.